Hey guys, welcome back to the 6 weeks of Pilates challenge where we do Pilates twice a week for 6 weeks. We are on day 8. As always, we're going to be strengthening the core, a little bit of mobility, and hopefully this should feel really nice. If you want to start from day 1, then I'm going to link a video up here, down below in the comments, and in the description as well. When you're ready, let's get those joints nice and juicy. So we're going to start by mobilizing our spine and our shoulders. So let's come into a 4-point kneeling position. Wrists underneath shoulders and knees underneath hips. Lengthen up through crown the head and tailbone in opposition, and draw the core up and in towards the ceiling to support that lower back. So let's inhale here. Let's tilt the pivot bone towards your belly button. Exhale, let's come back into the natural spine curve. And again. And exhale. So here we're mobilizing our pelvis and our lower back. Notice that I'm only isolating from the lower back to my tailbone rather than just flexing my whole spine like this. You want to try and isolate it first. And if you need to take it a little bit slower, do that. There is no rush. Last one. Perfect. On your next one, let's tilt the pivot bone towards your belly button. Exhale, slowly start to round your lower back. And then your middle back and upper back, where you're pushing that floor away and looking in between your thigh. Inhale here. As you exhale, slowly untuck from the tailbone first, and then unwind your spine, middle back, upper back, head last. And again, inhale here. Tilt the pivot bone towards your belly button. Exhale, round your lower back, middle back, and upper back. Inhale here. Exhale, unwind from the tailbone. And slowly come back. One more time. So take your time. You're trying to create space between each joint in the spine. And come back into the natural spine curve. Lovely. Let's come straight into a protraction. So inhale here. Exhale, let's push that floor away. And come back. Try and create space between the shoulder blades here. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Let's come back all the way down. Try and pinch your shoulder blades. And back. Here we're mobilizing our shoulder. Last one. Let's come onto our knees. I'm going to show you from the front. Let's bring our right arm up towards the ceiling, reach up and over. And then as you exhale, let's slowly lower our right arm down towards the floor. Circle your arm around, bring the left arm with you as you come over to this side, and then lift up. From here, let's lift the left arm up. Exhale, let's come all the way over. We're going to reverse. Exhale, circle the arm down, over to the other side. Right arm up towards the ceiling. One more time on each side. Try and keep your hip bones nice and equal. Sink into your heels. Last one. Up and over. And lower the arms down. So swivel your legs around and come onto your sit bones. Sit at the front of your mat and have your feet hip distance apart. Press into your feet so your legs are active. So tall on your sit bones. And if you find that you're leaning backwards like this, then have your legs slightly more forward so that you can tilt your pelvis forward and roll the shoulders back. Lengthen up through crown the head and sink the tailbone into that floor to get that opposition in stretch. From here, let's bend at the elbows and interlace the hands. Open up the elbows nice and wide and relax the shoulder. Inhale here. Tilt the pivot bone towards your belly button. Exhale, round that spine. There's still space between your chin and your chest here. Inhale here. Exhale, let's lead with the forehead. Come all the way over to the knees. Take a big breath into the back of your ribs. Exhale, start to lengthen up nice and tall. And again, tilt the pivot bone towards your belly button. Exhale, round onto the back of your sit bones. Come all the way forward. Exhale, start to lengthen up. We got 2 more. Round that spine. Lead with the forehead. And lengthen up. Last one. Come all the way over. And lengthen up. Nice and tall. Sitting in this nice tall position. Inhale here. As you exhale, start to rotate over to your left hand side. Try and think about rotating from here rather than from the elbow. Press into your feet so your legs are active. And as you rotate, think about lengthening up to create that space. Exhale, let's come all the way over. Exhale all the air out. And come back over to the other side. One more on each side. Continue lengthening up this way and forward. Last one. And back. So extend your legs out nice and straight and squeeze your inner thighs together and flex your feet. From here, we are going to roll back. Instead of rounding our back, we're going to keep our back straight. So inhale here. Lean back onto the back of your sit bones with a straight back as far as you can go. Inhale here. As you exhale, lead with the forehead, round your back, and see if you can touch your forehead onto the knees. It's not physically possible unless you're really flexible. Inhale here. As you exhale, start to lengthen up nice and tall. And again, exhale, lean back onto your sit bones, nice and straight. Exhale, let's come all the way forward, round that spine, and exhale, start to lengthen up. We got 2 more. Lean back on the back of your sit bones as far as you can go. Round forward, and exhale, lengthen up. Last one. Exhale. And lengthen up. Perfect. Let's lean back as far as you can go. Relax the shoulder. From here, let's inhale here. Exhale, tilt the pivot bone towards your belly button. See if you can touch your lower back onto that floor. And if you need help, you can use the side of your thighs. But squeeze your inner thighs together. As you come down, see if you can touch your middle back and upper back. Lower the head down. Perfect. Bring your arms towards the ceiling, palms facing each other. Squeeze, keeping your legs tight together. Flex your feet. Inhale here. Let's lengthen the back of the neck, not chin to chest. Exhale, slowly peel up bone by bone, coming all the way up. Reach your arms to the wall in front of you. Really think about that opposition in stretch here. Exhale, let's slowly roll back. Touch your lower back if you can. If you can't, that's totally fine. Grab the side of the thighs if you need help to lower down. And again, inhale. Exhale, slide rib to hip. Come all the way over. And let's come back. We got 1 more. Slide rib to hip. And let's come all the way back down to the floor. And down. Make sure that there's enough space behind you. Bring your arms up towards the ceiling. So, have your feet slightly close towards your sit bones here. Extend your arms up towards the ceiling. Feet are hip distance apart and press into your feet. Inhale here. Let's tilt the pivot bone towards your belly button so your lower back is going to be touching the floor. As you exhale, slowly start to lift your lower back off that floor, then your middle back and upper back. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly lower down, bone by bone. As you come back down to the natural spine curve. And again, inhale, tilt the pivot bone towards your belly button. exhale, peel your lower back off the ground. Middle back, upper back. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly come back down. Try and create as much space as possible between each joint. We got 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Good. On your next one, let's come all the way back up. We're holding this top position. In this position, you're pressing into your feet. You're squeezing your hamstrings, your quads, and your glutes to lift your hips up and to stay straight. You want your rib, your hip bones, and your knees to be in one straight line. And try not to overarch like this because that will compress the spine. From here, let's come onto the toes and back. You're going to lift the heels up and down. Try and keep the hip bones nice and high so it's not lowering down towards the floor. Press into the toes equally. Last one. Keeping on your toes. From here, let's come halfway down and back up and down. As you come halfway down, try not to relax the muscle here. You want to keep that engaged the whole time as you bring yourself back up. We got another 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it at the top. Roll the heels down. If you need a rest, slowly roll down. If not, let's stay lifted. From here, let's lower the left knee down. You're gonna roll onto the side of your foot and bring it back up. Over to the right and down. Try and keep your hip bones nice and level as you open the knees up. So if you want to place your hands here for feedback, you can as well. Last one on each side. Bring it back to parallel and come back down. This time, bring your ankles and feet together. When you're ready, inhale here. As you exhale, let's come back up. This time, bring the soles of your feet touching together and you're going to open both the knees out. And when you're ready, keep the hips nice and high. If you want to have your hands here for more support, do that. If not, have it here for a little bit of fun. Exhale, let's come halfway and come back up. And again, try and keep the contraction in the glute to come back up. We got another 4, 3, 2, last one. From there, hold it at the top, inhale here. As you exhale, start to lower down from the sternum first. So your upper back, then your middle back. And see if you can touch the lower back onto that ground. Think about lengthening the neck. And come back into the natural spine curve. Let's bring our right leg over our left leg. Arms in T shape. Inhale here. As you exhale, let's come all the way over to your left hand side. Your 2 shoulders are on the floor. And over to the right. And over to the left. And right. Let's swap sides. Last one. And let's come back to center. Untwine the legs. So bring your legs up into tabletop position and your arms towards the ceiling. From here, let's inhale, lengthen the back of the neck, not chin to chest. As you exhale, slide your rib towards your hip and bring your arms towards your hip. Inhale here. Exhale, let's come back. We got another 2. Last one. Good. On your next one, extend both our legs out. Inhale here, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, slide rib to hip and extend your legs out and come back. Exhale. So again, the lower the leg, the harder it is on the core. Make sure that as you extend out, your lower back doesn't arch. And if it does, then bring the legs up slightly. And again, We got 2 more. Last one. And back. So if you can stay lifted, you're gonna bring one knee in and the other leg out. See if you can lift your chest closer towards your knee. Inhale here. Exhale to switch. And switch. Use your breath. Last one. Perfect. Lengthen out your legs nice and straight. Let's bring one leg down, the other leg towards you. Keep it as straight as possible. So if you can't bring it that close, that's totally fine. Just pulse it in twice and switch. And switch. The last one. Perfect. Bring your legs back in together, nice and high. Flex your feet. Interlace your hands and place your head behind your head. From here, see if you can lift your chest closer towards your knee without your knee moving forward. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come all the way down. Lower the knees to chest. And if you're gonna rock side to side, do that. And draw some circles. And remember to reverse. Good. Let's come back to center. Lower the legs down. We're gonna come onto our side. So, bend the elbow, place your head into this hand. Your lower leg is going to be bent, top leg is going to be straight, hip height. Flex the feet. So think about engaging the core already. So draw the stomach in and extend this hip away from the top rib, so it makes you use the obliques. Bend at the elbow on top, so you have less support. But if, however, you want more support, have your hand here. So first, inhale to bring our leg in front. Exhale to bring it back behind us. Make sure you stays behind the hip and come back. And behind the body. We got 2 more. Last one. From here, you're gonna hold this position as you tilt forward, so you're rotating from the upper body. Inhale here. As you exhale, slowly bring the leg forward as you rotate back behind you, the upper back of your spine. Inhale here. Exhale, let's come all the way forward. Bring the leg back behind you. And again, exhale. Make sure the core is engaged so the spine is supported. And back. So it doesn't matter how big you do it, just do whatever feels comfortable. And try and do this as slow as you can with control. And this should feel really nice along the whole body. Last one. And let's come back to center. Let's come over to the other side. So you're on your elbow, holding the head, lower leg is bent. Top leg is straight and flexed. Top elbow is bent, however you want more support, bring it here. Inhale here. Let's bring the leg in front. Exhale, let's get back behind us. And again. You're gonna feel a nice hip flexor stretch as you bring the leg back behind your body, keeping your torso straight and back. Lovely. On your next one, let's come back and rotate your upper back, looking at the ground. Inhale here. As you exhale, let's slowly bring the leg in front and you twist back the upper back. Exhale. Look forward and open up. Twist from the upper back and come back. Last one. and come back to center. Lower the leg down. So we're gonna go straight into strengthening our back. So lie on your floor, onto your stomach. Pivot bone and hip bones are touching the floor. You're gonna create a diamond shape and place your forehead into this diamond shape. So open up the elbows and lie your forehead into that diamond shape. Try and relax the shoulder. Inhale here. So think about lengthening the crown of the head and tailbone in opposition, so your spine is nice and long. Draw the core in, so close towards the spine, so your spine is supported. Inhale here. As you exhale, lift your chest up. So think about squeezing the muscle between your middle back, or between your shoulder blades. Exhale, let's come back. And again. Think about lengthening the spine as you lift up. And come back. Keep your feet on the floor if you can. One more. And relax. Take a breather here. Good. On your next one, let's come back up again. Exhale, let's peel up. From here, let's extend your arms out into a Y shape. Make sure you don't have a plant in the way. Exhale, let's bring it back and lower the head down. And again. Exhale, let's peel up. Y-shaped arms, so your thumbs are facing the ceiling. Inhale here. Keep your space between your ears and shoulders. Bend at the elbows and lower back down. We got two more. Last one. And lower back down. Bring your hands towards your shoulder, tuck the toes under, and let's come back into a 4-point kneeling position. So here, just let's flex the spine, tilt the pivot bone towards your belly button. Exhale, let's come back. And again. One more. Lovely. See if you can wiggle your hips from side to side. Try and connect your hip bone towards your rib. This way you might feel it in your lower back. A nice little stretch. Last one. Perfect. Keeping you in this position, you're going to support your hand with your right hand, so spread the fingertips. See if you can touch the back of your knuckles onto the floor. Push that floor away so you're in the natural spine curve. You're not in a protraction where you're spreading your shoulder blades. It's in between. It's just before. Lift your head up so your neck is in line with your spine. Bring your left arm and place it behind your lower back, palms facing the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, let's open up. And back. We got two more. And back. Last one. We're going to hold it out here. Inhale here. Exhale, let's come back. Perfect. Bring the other arm down. Left arm supporting. Spread the fingertips. See if you can touch the knuckles onto the floor. Right arm back behind your lower back. Palms facing the ceiling. Exhale, let's open up. And back. Last one. We're going to hold it out here for an extra breath. So inhale here. Exhale, let's come back. Perfect. Lower the hands down. So if you have a foam roller, then place it on the floor. You can also do this with a small Pilates ball, you have one, or a cushion that you can fold in half. And we're going to place it behind where the bra strap is, or just underneath the shoulder blades. So your feet are hip distance apart. Place your shoulder blades where the foam roller is. Obviously, at any time you can just maneuver it. When you're ready, make sure your core's engaged. Interlace your hands and hold your head. From here, open up the elbows and relax the shoulders, so creating that space between your ears and shoulders. Inhale here. press into your feet. As you exhale, let's slowly start to roll over that foam roller. So you could be here, or if you feel like you need a bigger stretch, to come all the way over. Up to you. Keep your core engaged here so your lower back doesn't arch. And think about lifting your chest that way. Keep your elbows nice and wide and try and breathe into that space. So inhale here. Exhale. See if you can sink a little bit deeper. And again. Lovely. Let's hold it there. You've got your hand is supporting your head. Bring your feet together. Inhale here. Exhale, let's open up the knees and bring the soles of the feet touching together so you open up your legs nice and wide. Inhale here. Exhale, see if you can sink your knees slightly closer towards the floor. And open up. Last breath. On your next exhale, let's close the legs. And when you're ready, inhale here. Notch in the chest. Exhale, slide your rib towards your hip as you bring yourself all the way up over the foam roller. Bring your hands towards your side and push yourself up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment below if you have any suggestions or requests. If you want to join me in the next video, then subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell because that lets you know when I upload, and I'll see you in the next video.